Hey makeup friends, I am a little bit late in posting my February haul, but better late than never. Here we are. That is what we're going to do today. I'm going to walk you through all the items that I purchased in the month of February, tell you how much I spent in total, and we will see if that came in under my budget of $300. Okay, let's do this. First things first, I want to welcome you back to my channel, or if you are new here, then hello and welcome. My name is Kara, and on my channel we like to mix beauty, brains, and the occasional F-bomb. On my face today, I've got a bunch of products from Merit. I am testing the line out. I filmed a first impressions. I'm not sure if that's already up by the time you're seeing this video. I haven't decided what order it's going to be in, but nonetheless, it will be on my channel at some point. I've kept things fairly minimal in terms of the rest of my makeup. I did add 2 shades to my eyes, so I have a matte shade from the Tartelette in Bloom, and then all over my lids is a shade from the Bff Cosmetics Bff Palette. On my lips is a liquid lipstick from Huda Beauty in the shade Underdog. Alright, so for those who are new to my channel, I am trying to stick to a budget each month when it comes to makeup purchases. Now I have given myself some leeway on items, but basically aside from replacements, any purchase, including shipping and any sort of import fees that I may have to pay, those are all coming out of my budget. Bearing in mind that I am Canadian, so prices are typically higher and the shipping can be exorbitantly expensive. So all of those things come into play. Now I do have all of the items that I picked up in the month of February set out in this basket here. This is not a review, this is just a makeup haul. So I'm going to go through the items that I picked up, let you know what I spent on them, and give you the running figure. We came close this month. Didn't quite make it, but we came close. All right, with that out of the way, let's dive into this. So I did pick up a few palettes from Bff Cosmetics, so let's go through those first. First up, there is the Amethyst Palette. This is one of their monthly releases that they put out. And at the same time that I bought this, I also bought the Love in London palette. I guess to make it a little bit more helpful for you guys, I can at least show you what the insides of the palettes look like. So that's obviously London, and there is Amethyst here. With regular shipping and converting the prices into Canadian dollars, I paid $38 for these 2 palettes. Then I placed yet another order. So I purchased these 2 palettes here, Hangin' in Hawaii and Beautiful in Barcelona. So this one is Hangin' in Hawaii. This made it into my favorites for the month of February. It looks fairly plain. It's absolutely beautiful. It's stunning on the eyes. And then this guy here, Beautiful in Barcelona, a lot deeper in terms of the shades. Honestly, not my favorite. Performs really well, but the shade selection's a little bit deeper than what I thought it was going to be. It's workable. I just like to match it with other palettes just so that there's a little bit more option in terms of gradient. But in terms of a performance aspect, these ones do apply every bit as nicely as the other palettes I have from BH. Now for those 2 palettes, it cost me $40 including shipping. And then, not to be outdone, I placed yet another order. This one for the Bff palette. So this total cost me $48, including $12 for expedited shipping, because I thought that I was going to do a review on it, and then life just got in the way and I got very busy, and I have not done so. This palette though is beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's right up my alley. You got the nice mix of bright, colorful shades, but a lot of neutral options as well. The shade I have all over my eyes today is this sparkly pink one here. Beautiful, beautiful palette. I'm really pleased to see that BH, even when they're doing collaborations with other creators, they're not cutting any corners, they're not skimping on the quality. It's every bit as good as what you would expect from their line. So this one I am very happy with as well. I did purchase another palette in the month of February, and that one was from Odin's Eye. I have never tried anything from them, so I picked this one up here. It's the Erd palette, and it's just such a pretty color story. I mean, this olive tone right here kind of sucked me in, and then you have this nice deep green metallic over here. I've only had an opportunity to play with it once since it arrived because it did take quite a while to reach me, But I can say that those matte shades blend out beautifully. I have to play around a little bit more with the base that I use when using these more metallic foiled shades, because I did experience a lot of creasing when I used this deep green all over my lid. So I want to try it with an actual glitter glue, and then I will share my full thoughts on it after trying that. With just a regular eyeshadow primer, it wasn't quite strong enough to hold everything in place, but these matte shades are definite standouts. They're beautiful. I just need to figure out how to make this one work for me. The cost of this palette when translated to Canadian dollars was $33.67. Just going to round that up to $34, which included $9 of shipping. Now, aside from just building my Bff Cosmetics palette collection, I also wanted to try some newer brands to Sephora last month, and one of them was the brand SNAIL. So I picked up their gloss, the Really Great Gloss, in the shade Chill. And there's something so nostalgic about the scent of it. I can't quite place my finger on it. I have filmed with it, I just haven't edited it yet. And I think when I was doing the sniff test in that video, I said it smelled like cereal or brown sugar, but I think it's like that mix of the two. And when I grew up, I basically only ate like Special K or Raisin Bran, and I topped it with brown sugar. And it smells like childhood breakfast. It's a very strange descriptor, but there it is. Now this is one of those My Lips But Better kind of shades. I think it's really pretty, really flattering. There's no stickiness to this gloss or anything of that sort, so it is one that I'm very happy with. Now I can't remember if it was when I placed the order for that lip gloss or for something else that we're about to talk about, but I managed to pick up a deluxe size sample from SNAIL as well. This is their Glowy Super Gel in the shade Star Glow, and it's basically a liquid illuminator. Just pumps out and then you can blend it in. It reminds me sort of the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, same kind of idea, although this one is a little bit waterier, I would say. But there it is on my hand. Like I said, I did film with these products, I just have to get my butt in gear to actually edit them. Barrie and I recently bought a new couch and it was delivered on Saturday, and ever since we got it set up in our living room, I haven't wanted to leave the couch because I'm in love with it. We got one of those like big L-shaped couches. We can all fit on it, plus the dog. It's beautiful and I love it. So I now live on the couch, which is great for my butt, but not so great for editing. At any rate, those are the items from SNAIL that I picked up. Now I also picked up some new items from Bite Beauty. So not necessarily a new brand, but new items to the brand. One is the liquid liner from Bite. And then I also got the Upswing mascara in a deluxe size sample. So I didn't pay anything for this. And this one I haven't included in the budget simply because it was a replacement for my ABH liquid liner, which has given up the ghost. So this one, it was, how much was it? So this was $37, but like I said, I haven't included it in the full total because it was a replacement purchase, but I just wanted to share the fact that I actually did purchase it and I was able to pick up the mascara for free. And FYI, this mascara, so good. It is so good. If you're in the market for a mascara, definitely check that one out. I forgot to mention the cost of the SNAIL lip gloss, and it was $29. Now, another item that I am counting as a replacement and therefore not including in the full total of what I spent in February is this one here from Lily Lashes. This is a liquid liner slash lash adhesive hybrid. So it does look very much like a liquid liner, and that is exactly how it applies. It's actually a really nice liquid liner, but it's also a really effective lash glue. And both of my lash glues that I have both dried up and are no longer usable. So this one is going to replace those two products. So I haven't included this. It was $30 that I spent on it, but I'm just including it in here for the lols. But honestly, if you're in the market for a lash glue, this one gets it done. It holds those lashes in place all day. I tested it out, wore lashes to work one day, 8 hours of wear, absolutely no problem. So this one I'm also very impressed by. Now, at some point in ordering from Sephora, I also got another deluxe sample here. This one is the They're Real Magnet Mascara. Haven't really had an opportunity to play around with it too much. I have worn it a couple of times. It has not made enough of an impression for me to actually be able to say one way or the other if I like it. I would go with the Bite one over this one any day, but I just wanted to include it in here even though I didn't actually spend any money on it. So then last but certainly not least, I picked up one of every product from Love Yourself Beauty. I really wanted to put these guys to the test, so I did pick up the entire line. Now it did take a couple of orders to do that because certain things were in stock and others were not, so I did have to place a couple of separate orders for this, but you know. So first up, I was able to order the foundation and the lip treatment oil. So combined, these cost me $50, which includes our provincial sales tax as well. So I did pick those two up. And then I was able to place an order for the translucent setting powder. Love the packaging. I love the triangles. This is the Triple Fix Translucent Setting Powder in the shade Resilience. There it is here. So this cost me $27 again, which includes our provincial sales tax, which is 13%. And then I picked up the last 3 products from the line here. So I picked up their Secure Skin Gripping Serum Primer. Jury's out on this one, to be honest. I've only tried it once. I need to play around with these products a little bit more, but I am going to do a review on everything. This one the jury's out on though. I'm not sure I'm in love with that primer. The blush that I picked up is right here. It's a cream blush in the shade Self Love. And it's really, really pretty on the skin. I really am impressed with this blush. And then I also picked up their bronzer. It's the No Limits Matte Bronzer in the shade Motivate, which is their lightest shade. So there we have that one. Now those 3 products with our sales tax came to $81 in total. So if I add everything up and keep the 2 liners / lash glue out of it, my total was $347. So I went over my budget, but we are getting closer and closer to that $300 benchmark. So just so that I can toot my own horn, in December when I started this budget idea, I blew it right the hell out of the water. I came in at $609, so double the budget amount. In January, I brought it down to $427. And then in February, we got it down to $347. So that is what I spent in the month of February. I am still putting these items to the test. As I've said, I have filmed with some of them. I have plans to film with all the LYS stuff as well, so look for that coming soon on my channel. And then towards the end of March or maybe early April, I'm going to round everything up again and give you more insight into the products and what I think is worth picking up and what I think probably best left at the store. All right, but with that all said, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. That's all I wanted to share with you today. So thank you very much for taking the time to watch, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, just be a decent human being. Bye for now.